Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you never been here, if you never been here before, I'm a little hyper right now because this is my third cup of coffee, so I'm trying to calm down. Today, we're going to be talking about being in your 20s. Now, what brought on this discussion for me was having a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. So I really don't disclose a lot of things about myself. I get you guys any idea. I'm 25 years old. I'm in, I guess, the quarter life crisis range. Being in your 20s is hard, okay? Y'all, like, I think one of the first things that is so hard is divulging from your parents. You know, you start to like different foods from them. You want your room to look a certain way. You know, you're getting into like the things you really are like, yeah, I'm really into this, whatever that is. Like, I'm a really spiritual person, so I love candles. I don't have any crystals, but I really want to buy some. But that's the stuff I really love. That's the stuff I'm really into. And my mom is she's a wonderful person, but I think it makes her a little paranoid when I just randomly light candles in the middle of the day and she's like, oh my God, you're gonna burn the house down. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm old enough to know how to handle a candle. Some people are already moved out, but for the people, I'm talking to you, okay? If you are one of those people, you still live with your mom or your dad or your aunt or whoever raised you, whoever is your legal guardian, it's like, just because you're an adult, you start to grow up, you want to do things your way, they want you to do things their way, and it just isn't working anymore, and it becomes so hard, so stressful. This is just a confusing time for a lot of people. I've asked a lot of people around me, and they're just saying they're going through the same things mentally with their parents, and they're just like, yeah, it's time to go. I don't know why me and like all my friends are typically on the same wavelength of life somehow. I have a certain group of friends, it's like they still live at home with their parents, and then I have a certain group of friends who live by themselves. And it's not that, you know, the people that live with their parents are broke or anything. It's not our time, you know. It wasn't time for us to elevate and get our own stuff and be comfortable, you know, and not have to struggle or super struggle, you know. I think in life, you're going to have to struggle in general at some point, but if you can control how much or how little you have to, I think that's good. I think it's beneficial. I think it really helps you. I think it really puts you, you know, pushes you forward. A lot of people say it's really frustrating because not even just the parents aspect, but a lot of us, like I said, this is like a self-discovery age. I feel for a lot of people, it's a new phase in your life. You know, I think there's like the teenage age, and there's like I think 20, 21, 22 kind of age. You have that phase, and then I feel like that whole like 24 to 28 range is a whole other phase by itself. And I feel like everybody right now is going through one of those self-discovery phases. I know I definitely am. I know I'm definitely getting to a place of wanting to heal a lot of past demons, a lot of trauma, a lot of things that I've been through, whether that be with other people, whether that be growing up. I'm trying to tackle that. And I know there's a lot of people my age who are trying to heal from those things, or maybe they're trying to figure out, you know, who they are by themselves, or maybe with another person if they're dating somebody. And like for me, I think I don't feel like I personally ever got the room or space to figure that out. And so for me, it's like the first time I'm officially getting to do that. One, I'm an only child. My parents are very overprotective, you know, so it's not that they never let me do anything. I wouldn't say that my parents never let me do anything. But I would definitely say that my parents were very tight and close knit, to where it's like, okay, well, I don't really have room to figure out who I am. So now that I'm grown and they're not really on me, I do have that room. I do have that area, and I'm really starting to grasp that. And I really think that 2020 helped me with that. But I think 2021 is really going to propel me into a lot of new things. And I'm so nervous, but also excited. And I think I'm ready for this year. And I know that I'm going to do great things this year. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I think that people are going through financially. I mean, either you're sinking or you're swimming. I think a lot of people are trying to better themselves financially. They're trying to come up at this age, but it's hard, you know. Either you have had no help whatsoever, or you had a little bit of help and maybe you're still struggling, or maybe you're trying to figure out how to budget on your own. You've never done it by yourself, you know. There's a lot of that. Okay, well, this is it. I got to figure out how to manage my money because I got to pay rent and I got to pay this bill and I got to pay the car bill. And granted, I don't have a car right now, but I'm just trying to picture what other people got going on besides me. But yeah, I think financially, a lot of people are trying to figure out their lives. They're trying to get that together. And I think that's stressful because I really think this is the age of building. I'm back, y'all. I've either got to upgrade to a new phone with more space, or I gotta get an actual camera because I'm sick of having to delete things before I continue a video. But yeah, the reason I made this video wasn't necessarily for advice today. It was more just for a discussion, because I love more than anything to relate to people, and I just really wanted people to be like, yeah, me too, yeah girl, my mom, dad, aunt, grandma been getting on my nerves, okay? You know, it's time to divulge. It's time to go on a different range, different path, and get your own stuff, okay, baby? Just wanted to say, because I was just wrapping up the end of the video, I wanted to say that I'm really proud of our generation for how we're trying to start our own businesses. You know, we're trying to think smart about finances. We're trying to be smarter about, okay, we don't necessarily want to work for somebody. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that. If you want to work for somebody, that's cool. But I love that our generation, we just take advantage of the opportunities that are given to us. Like, that just makes me happy, you know? So I missed all the other things that I said. I missed all the things that I'm feeling and that y'all are feeling. Take that with you, that I am proud of y'all, okay? I'm proud of me, okay? But yeah, I just want to say that. I just want to make a video that I felt like was relatable to everybody in this age range right now. And I just wanted to say I love y'all, and stay safe. Put your mask on, wash your hands, keep some sanitizer, and stay away from these folks. And if you need to sit at home and watch my videos in order to do that, I'll be here for you. Catch y'all later. Queen Coffee out. Why people who I see why people who do this like professionally or do this like as a full-time income, I see why they be getting their coins. They deserve their coins for this. I feel like I'm not even looking in camera. People who do this full-time deserve their full coins, okay? Because I just went through it trying to get all of my stuff set. It should have been set before, but I had a lot of stuff going on today, okay?